Hey guys, and welcome to the podcast of many things. I'm Bob, and unfortunately, Spider cannot be here. I am very sorry that the last video that you saw did say sorry. I'm pretty much just going to be talking about everything that I talked about last time, because the whole podcast got deleted, and I was pretty upset about that. But I mean, it's nothing we can do. It all got deleted from our iPad, but I don't know if this is going to be 30 minutes. It probably will only be like 15 or so, because it's only me, and Spider does come up with half of the conversations. So, this is probably going to be mostly Star Wars and everything. So, if you don't like that, you probably just don't watch the video. Okay, so, here we go. So, the first topic is going to be Star Wars Episode 8. And just like theories and stuff, and like what everyone's thinking about and what I think. So first for episode 8 is we learned in episode 7 that that Rey was waiting for her family on on Jakku, and no one knows her family. No one knows if it's a Skywalker. No one knows if it's a Kenobi. No one knows anything, but everyone is like very suspicious. Like, some people think that it's like Ben Kenobi's granddaughter. Some people think it's Luke's daughter. I mean, if it went with the story, it would be Luke's daughter, but that also, like, everyone's just like, but it has to be Luke's daughter because it's Star Wars. It has to stay with the Star Wars story. But I mean, it doesn't have to, because Ben Solo, Kylo Ren, is technically a Skywalker. So, I mean, technically, it's going to be a Skywalker story any way, shape, or form you think about it. And I don't think that a lot of people really are, like, knowing about that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all about Rey and family members and what I think. I think it's going to be a Skywalker or Kenobi. I think Skywalker or Kenobi would be something. I saw some people think that it might be Darth Sidious's granddaughter, but I doubt it. Before I go on to the next one, if you guys do want anything more about Star Wars theories and if they're canon or not, check out the video that I made around a month or two ago about Star Wars theories and are they canon. I only did talk about some Star Wars theories, not all of them. So, yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I have a dog over. I am recording at my house because we did not have any time in camp to record. So, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Star Wars theories and are they canon? You can check that out on my channel, youtube.com/BobTheGorilla. Okay, so the next thing that we would talk about for episode 8 would probably be Snoke. I don't really know anything about Snoke. No one does, because everyone's just trying to figure out who Snoke might be. And no one really knows. Some people think he's Darth Sidious. Some people think he's just a new character. I don't really know how I feel about Snoke, because we don't really know a lot about him. So hopefully we do learn more in episode 8 about Snoke and Kylo Ren, and see Kylo Ren complete his training and everything like that. So yeah. Yeah, that's really pretty much it for Snoke. And one of the last things, I guess there will be a little more things, but one of the last main topics for episode 8 is Luke. And in the trailer, if you guys saw it, Luke does say it's time for the Jedi to end. And a lot of people are just like, what are you talking about, Luke? I thought you were good. Are you bad? What's happening? I know what's happening because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I mean, I don't know, but I have a good feeling. That is what I think. So, what I think it is Luke doesn't like the idea of Jedi and the Sith. Or, sorry, the Resistance. So, the Resistance is the good side. The First Order. Speaking of First Order is pretty much Star Wars Nazis. Just want to say that right now. You can just see episode 7. It's right there. Okay, I'm sorry, I got a little off topic there. Okay, so Luke does not like the idea of the resistance full over the First Order, the Jedi, the Sith, anything like that. He wants balance in the Force. He wants no wars, no good and evil, just everybody and everything. Of course, every Jedi to date says that if there's good, there will be evil. But Luke doesn't think that. Luke says there can always be good in everybody. And I think that's where he tried to get out. And then, of course, he put himself in hiding because he did the same thing that Yoda and Ben did with Anakin, which he let Kylo Ren down and he let his family down. But this time, I think it was more of his fault than it was for Yoda and Ben, because because everyone knows pretty much like the reason why he went there, the reason why sorry. The reason why Kylo Ren is bad is because Luke did tell him the story of Darth Vader, and once he heard that, he just wanted to be as good as Darth Vader, which I can just say right now, he will never be as good as Darth Vader. But, yeah. Okay, so here's just a little, like, theories. I don't know if they're canon or not. Probably not canon. There's a theory that Maz Kanata would be a Jawa. She was in technically every movie as a Jawa. Whoa! Even though I doubt that's true at all. Because I think Jawas without their masks, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they just had a black face and yellow eyes. I honestly would not be surprised at all. But you never know because you've never seen a Jawa without their mask. She is short enough to be a Jawa, but you never know. Are there any more theories? There is a theory that Jar Jar would be coming back, but people don't want to make the same mistake, so that's definitely not happening. Everyone wants to see the ghosts in the new film. They might show up. It's going to be a lot of CGI effects, but they might. Of course, for Yoda, you don't have to do any CGI. You can actually just get the Yoda puppet, sorry. But, I don't know. If they don't do it here, they're probably going to do it in Episode 9. And then after Episode 9, I think they're stopping. Unless they're going to 12, but I doubt it. They're probably going to stop at Episode 9. So, yeah. That's all that I can think of for Episode 8 at this moment. So, yeah. The next Star Wars topic would probably be, Oh, yeah, since we usually talk about video games, even though this is the podcast of many things, so we don't have to, the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 is coming out, or is already out, I forget, but I will be getting it soon, hopefully, and probably do one thing of gameplay on my channel, but probably not that much, because gaming is not really that good on my channel. No one really likes me doing gameplay and stuff, so, yeah. I gotta think of more topics. I have no idea. I will be right back when I think of more topics. Okay, so, I am back. I think I have more to talk about. Sorry, this is when Spider usually comes up with an idea, because I do run out of ideas quickly, but I do like talking and rambling, and this is why we made podcasts, so then I could still ramble and things, so, yeah. So there's a new game that I saw on the Xbox called Speedrunners, and it is, of course, a game that you speedrun. As a matter of fact, you do speedrun. And, yeah, you get, like, special upgrades and stuff, and, speed, and what you do is you want to be in first place the whole time. Because, once you get out of screen, once you're in last place and you're out of the screen, you die. And, once one person dies, the, screen starts getting smaller and smaller, like this is right now. Oh, look, the spider! It's Spider! Whoa! Yeah, so yeah. That's kind of like how the game works. You can get different characters. It's for Xbox and PC. And PC, you can only get it for Steam. And then Xbox, I think it's probably for PlayStation 2, but I forget. Because I do not have a PlayStation. All my friends, most of my friends are Xbox people, so I don't know. I don't know if it's on PlayStation or not, so if you want, you could just look on the PlayStation Store, but yeah. So that's a new game that I've been playing. I'm sorry, guys. I know this has been a short podcast, but I have to end that there because I do have other things to do. Me and Spider have been really busy these past 2 weeks that we weren't uploading, and one of the weeks our uploading just got ruined, and we couldn't. So I'm very sorry. Last week I was out of town, that's why I couldn't upload, and Spider couldn't upload because he was out of town. This week I actually am out of town as well, but I'm at a place with Wi-Fi. So, or if you're seeing this 2 weeks after I upload the video called Sorry, that means there was no Wi-Fi there, and I'm uploading it once we get back. So hopefully there is Wi-Fi and we don't have to miss technically 3 weeks of the summercast. That would suck. That would really suck. That means there would only be like 4 or 5 summercasts and then just regular podcast videos. But yeah, sorry, I'm rambling again. But yeah, so I will see you guys later. And yes, you've been watching the podcast of many things. This is Bob, signing off.